everybody, and welcome back to my channel. Or if you're new here, welcome. Today I'm working on a build that was so much fun to make. It's this kids science center. So it's kind of a family science center too. It's got this like super modern, bright, spacious vibe. The whole space is super brightly colored, and it also has tons and tons of natural light coming in from all of those windows and the awesome floor tile windows that are from, I believe they're from Island Living. Unfortunately, I really don't use items from that pack too much, but those floor tiles are amazing. Also, per usual, I abused every single one of the space astronaut related pieces of clutter, decorations, posters, paintings, all of that. If there's any build where I can totally indulge in that, it's this one right here. And like I said before, there is still tons of stuff for adults to do on this lot. So you'll see there's this library space, there are computers, there is an entire greenhouse area, and there's some telescopes. There's a lot to do on this lot. But I tried to keep it really focused. We all know Sims are really dumb sometimes, and they get very distracted. When they get on community lots, they kind of go wherever and do whatever. So I definitely tried to reduce the amount of like random sim behavior in the space. Oh, also, that really funky wallpaper is from the Moschino stuff pack. And that pack is kind of all over the place. There's not a lot of situations, in my opinion, where you'd use this like bananas looking wallpaper, but it is pretty perfect for this build. So as we're working upstairs now, I do want to highlight my favorite part of the build, or one of my favorite parts, which is this all glass greenhouse planting area where your Sims can practice gardening. I don't think kids can even get involved in gardening at all, but my little fantasy for this situation was like a mommy and daddy or whatever with me. Like, let's garden together as a family. So I think that would be a really good update for The Sims to like allow kids to garden. Like, the Sims team did this great update where kids could cook with their parents' help. And I think that really needs to be expanded to a lot more things. Clearly, it's been happening, like how kids can learn to ride a bike. I haven't actually played with that gameplay feature yet, but I think it will be really fun once I do get to it. A lot of my kids are finally aging up into children after having 8 billion infants everywhere. Ooh, we're getting to another fun part of the build here where I'm cluttering up and furnishing the entrance area to the building. I cannot get enough of all of these super fun, crafty clutter items that came with the new expansion pack. I had no idea I needed these items in my life this badly. I'm really obsessed, and so when I had the opportunity to put down this little kids craft spaceship, I needed it. I desperately needed it. I should also mention that this lot is a library lot, so it has all of the items you need for that. And I added 3 lot traits for this, and I added them in later when I put my gameplay. So if you do want to download this from the gallery, it won't be in there. But yeah, the 3 traits that I added were the science layer trait, obviously, the fast internet trait, and child's play. I think clearly all 3 of those are just perfect for this space. If you want to download this build, you can find it on the gallery. If you look in the description box below, you can find my ID. And if you just type that in on the gallery, you can find this and use it yourself. I also have a bunch of other builds on my page, so you might as well go check it out and follow me if you want to be kept updated about all of my builds. I especially like uploading individual rooms to the gallery because usually that's not going to end up in a video of mine. Single rooms are now like a little too short for me in terms of content. So I'm going to be working on bigger builds, but I do still want to share those builds. So I put them on the gallery usually. And sometimes I'll put individual rooms from larger builds just because, I do the builds a little bit before I'm filming and editing and all of that. So it's kind of my way of giving that out in advance, like right when I finish it, so that people can use those things. Ooh, yeah, we're finally getting back into the greenhouse area. The newspapers on the ground from cats and dogs I use constantly. Great item, great for realism. And I threw in those eco lifestyle little bug composter things. They're actually pretty useful, and I don't know, it's just like a fun random touch in the space. And here I'm just cluttering up the upstairs area a little bit. I didn't go super hard in terms of cluttering this space or decorating it a lot. It just seemed like it would be a simple space. I don't know. I think I did add a few more items again when I went in and placed the lot for my own gameplay. But that's just because I prefer a lot of clutter. So, but the one I put on the gallery is a little bit more simple. Also, so that gives people an opportunity to clutter up the space in the way they like and, just switch things up to customize. I want to thank you so much for watching my videos, for subscribing, especially if you've watched this video this far. I really appreciate it. I'm a new content creator and every little bit helps for me. To finish off the build, I'm adding some exterior pieces. Obviously, these telescopes had to come onto the lot. I opted for the smaller ones just for the sake of space, and I'm like, we finally have those. I want to use those items instead of this massive, totally unrealistic, huge telescope. Also, of course, this space was made for optimum use at night, and I love how cute and cozy and vibey it came out with all of the lighting. I seriously switched that around in my own save file. I think it looks bizarre in this video, but there you go. And then just the rocket ship out front. I know none of us want that at home, so you can work on that here. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.